Fair one. SilverCheesecake. R2. Danganronpa. Alright, we're looking for... What the... Oh, we're gonna break into the headmaster's room. Now that the, Oh, we're in daytime now? Oh, that's right, it's morning. Now that the... Well, Monitor-Kuma dude has been disassembled. So, it's gonna be kind of scary. I'm walking slowly. I don't know why. Naturally, Master's the one to show such bravery. Just make sure you don't get in his way. Gosh, everybody's lined up here. Talking about some bravery. I'm the one that's probably gonna have to go in.
Okay.
Sakura's gonna be watching over us. So we're definitely gonna find something to help us bring this to an end. I don't think it's gonna be that easy, good sirs and ma'ams. We finally reached the climax. So let's hurry up and finish it before the mastermind catches us all.
Let's go.
This is where we expose every last detail of the mastermind. Is everyone ready? This does not feel good. Rattle, rattle. It's locked, as expected. So what are you gonna do?
What?
Isn't it obvious? We're gonna tear this door off its hinges. But wait, but the rules say... We've seen that the mastermind isn't watching us. Those don't matter anymore.
But...
Like Makoto said, if the mastermind did show up while we're in there,
So in other words...
then we'll just have to finish our business before that can happen.
Hey!
Okay, sure, but...
What?
We've come this far, we can't back down now. We agreed this is what we have to do, so we have to do it. This is so beautiful.
I mean...
For serious?
What the heck?
We don't have any choice, we're desperate.
Okay.
Let's do it, let's rip this door down.
Actually...
Okay, but how are we gonna do that? This thing looks pretty sturdy. Then we'll need something sturdy of our own. Oh, what about that one thing? Oh, that one thing, okay. That thing in the tool shed.
Oh, so then...
Yeah. Oh yeah, the pickaxe.
I see.
Interesting. That could very well be exactly what we need. Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now.
It's all clear.
Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01. That's straight up unreasonable. By myself?
Naturally.
Surely you like to have your me time once in a while, right? Well, if it's me and you, Time Master, then yeah.
What?
You know how much time it took you to say that? 10 seconds. Take too long and I'll erase your existence from my consciousness. Holy fudge. Unacceptable! With that, Toko ran off, loud as a herd of rabid elephants.
Hey!
For serious though, are we just gonna knock this door down? No problem is solved by running away. Find your stones and be a man. Stones. He's right. You can't move forward by always avoiding danger.
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
That's true. But we know the danger. But if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Hey,
Am I wrong? Even if it's dangerous, we have to overcome the challenges in front of us. Maybe, but I'm still super stressed. So I'm so tense I can hardly talk. I'm all flubbust. No. I'm totally flubs. Fap sauce? Oh, fap sauce? Gross, where'd you come from? Wait, Genocide Jill, where'd you come from?
You called for me and so I appeared.
Hello, hello, I'm the wondiferous, murdiferous fiend, here to greet you with a razor-sharp smile.
Come on.
What about the pickaxe? Where is it? I was supposed to pick an axe? No, you seeping imbecile, the pickaxe. Seeping imbecile? Oh, Master, you ruined me with your executive level barbs. Bourgeois! Here comes the bloody nose. Seriously, though, did you really forget the pickaxe?
Give it a rest.
Omega-3 fatty acids, that's what you need. Great for the old memory factory. But I think we've already established that their memory doesn't carry over when they switch.
Not possible.
This is a level of uselessness that I find difficult to tolerate.
Yes.
Ah, the light bulb just went on.
I see.
That's why I went to the garden, right? I was supposed to get a pickaxe. Alright, we've solved one mystery. That means there's just one more mystery left. One more mystery? Yep, now we need to figure out the identity of Object X. Now what are you talking about? Did you already forget what we were talking about? You're like missing out on life.
You gotta be
I'm not missing out on life. In fact, I found one in the garden. What? What did you find? K or puss? What? Did you hear me? I said corpse. A corpse?
Yep.
That's right. I found a corpse in the garden. I found a corpse in the garden. So she passed out, and then she turned to Genocide Jill.
What did you say?
Well then, before we enter the headmaster's room, it appears we have something else to look into.
Come on.
We're going into the garden. Okay. Oh boy, don't let it be Kyoko's corpse. Let it be Mukuro's corpse. As soon as we entered the garden, I saw it. I didn't want to, but... it could have been switched out. I saw someone lying on the ground with a mask covering their face, and there was a knife buried into their stomach up to the hilt. What the... Are they really dead? For sure, but... who is it? Oh no. Deadly life. Just to make things clear, last night I was attacked by someone wearing a mask, and whoever that was, now they're... I don't know why, but now they're laying dead in front of me. I told you, there's a corpse hanging out here. Are they really dead? Is this really a dead body?
What?
You need to begin looking around right away. However, be ever so careful. There's no telling what you might find. Okay. We gotta check this dude out first. Or whoever, well, this chick. We need to find out who this actually is. There's no way to tell with the mask covering their face like that. And the white coat they're wearing makes it impossible to tell anything about the body itself. The victim is a total mystery. One thing I do know. Why can't you take the mask off? Is that whoever this is, they attacked me last night in my room. But why? How did they wind up dead in here? Really, we're not going to take the mask off? Their heart isn't beating. They're not breathing. All signs of life have come to a complete stop. Thanks to a knife that's been driven into their stomach, their clothes are stained a bright red. It appears the bleeding has stopped, but the blood that's there is still wet. Be careful you don't touch it and get some on you. How can you be so calm at a time like this? Who is it? Their face and body are all hidden, so I don't have a clue. I'm pretty sure it's a girl, at least. Huh? How can you tell? Well, I think I see the outline of her chest, and just the general shape of the body. Yeah, the more I look, the more I'm sure it's a girl. Really? Then it could be... Okay then! Let's just tear the mask clean off.
Come on.
Wait, don't. By the time he called out, it was already too late. Toko's hand shot out towards the mask. And the next instant, don't let it be Kyoko. Oh, what the fudge? Yeah, you know what? I noticed there was no body discovery announcement. There was a blinding light and a deafening roar. The body blew up. It blew up, 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 it blew up. My vision started to darken. I prepared to pass out. But then...
Come on.
Hurry up, put out the fire. As my consciousness attempted to float away, that voice reached up and pulled it back down to earth. Someone pressed something into my hands. It was a bucket of water. Come on, dump the water on it. Okay. The upper half of my body was on fire. I took aim and tossed the water as hard as I could. Thankfully, that was enough to put out the fire. It died down, leaving behind only the unpleasant smell of burning. I guess that took care of it. What the heck, man? It exploded?
What did you say?
I had a bad feeling about that body, but I never imagined it would explode. And now the body...
What?
It's burnt to a crisp. That's beyond well done, man. I'll compare it to a steak. I'll never be able to eat steak again. Now that the body's charred, I really have no idea. How are we going to find out who it was? Who isn't here right now? Toko and Kyoko.
What?
Oh, she's talking about who the body was. If we consider who's not here, that will quickly narrow down who it must be. There's only one person missing. It's Kyoko. Kyoko? Which means it's probably not Kyoko. And that dead body is Kyoko? No, that can't be right. Calm down. I didn't say it was Kyoko. But I mean, who else? There is one other person.
In other words,
The mastermind. What? The mastermind? Come on, there's no way. The mastermind got charbroiled? Get serious. I agree. Normally the idea wouldn't be worth considering. But I have a reason to believe it may be true. The mastermind being dead would explain that other matter, wouldn't it? Monitor-Kuma can hardly move around if his master is dead, right? But the corpse is a girl, right? Doesn't make any sense. Why, the girl couldn't be a mastermind? I mean, remember what Alter Ego said? So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now.
what the heck?
You said the mastermind is some middle-aged dude, right? Which the corpse obviously isn't. Then could that mean the mastermind isn't the headmaster? Is it the teenage girl Kyoko told me about? The ultimate despair? Why am I saying that out loud? Huh? Mukuro Ikosaba, the 16th student at Hope's Peak. What are you talking about? The other day, Kyoko confided in me. She said there was a 16th student here in the school. I think you'd better tell us everything you know. Well, all Kyoko told me was that...
Mukuro Ikosaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Wasn't I not supposed to tell people that? It sounded like Kyoko thinks Mukuro Ikosaba is the mastermind. No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind, I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right.
I see.
There's another student here, and it's a female. That would match the body's characteristics. And that phrase, the ultimate despair, sounds super mastermindy, doesn't it? Okay, so the mastermind is this girl Mukuro, and she's a student here? And she's the ultimate despair? So she's been hiding here in the school like some teenage Bigfoot. How'd she wind up burnt to a crisp? None of this makes any sense. To just suddenly show up and then die. I think we'd better take a closer look at the body. Maybe some clues to help us figure out exactly who it is. Hey, wait!
What?
Aren't we forgetting something? You know, Toko? Oh yeah, she got totally blown up, huh? Forget about her. I'm sure the explosion vaporized her. Oh. Ah, she survived. She survived. What just happened? Master!
Stop talking.
You declared for the whole world to hear that you would never again inhale a single molecule of oxygen. He has the douchiest remarks ever. Oh, then I don't mind breathing in the carbon dioxide you exhale. That's enough for me to live. This is the strangest back and forth I've ever seen. What the fudge? Okay. Alright, Biox. What you got? It's so laggy in this room because there's so much going on. I had a bad feeling about that body, but I never imagined it would explode. Regardless, I can't help but wonder who it was. Things are growing more interesting by the minute.
Could it be?
Mastermind just got master landmine. Okay, I'll give him that. Pretty good, right? That one's going in the joke book of my soul. Dude, okay, I'll like you again. I didn't dislike him really, but I wasn't happy when he tried to kill Sakura. I saw something come out of the corner of my eye, just for a second. It was a corpse, isn't it? Well, I guess so. You guess? Which is it? Is it a dead body or not? It's a dead body. I hate this. I hate it. I'm not gonna look at it. I don't want to faint again. Yeah, we don't want that either. So I think it's best if you don't look. Everyone is dying. Why? Why is this happening? Even the explosion was done perfectly, though. I gotta hand it to whoever did it. Is it wrong to admire that kind of skill? But the thing is, the body announcement has not been played. Huh. That's what's really off about this. Right now I have to focus on the body. Okay, fine, we'll focus on the body. Take a close look at the body one more time. Watch yourself, Makoto. She may be dead, but she's still a girl. Don't worry, I don't plan on touching the body all that much. Not Kyoko after all. Oh, shoot. How many things are there? Okay, alright, we'll actually check the body first. Hold on, there's something on the ground there. Oh, fine, look at the ground thing first. There's something next to the body. It's a key? Is it what Kyoko took from Monokuma? What did you steal?
So...
I stole this. A key? But looking at it, I couldn't tell it was just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. Oh, excuse me. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. That's right, the key she stole was shaped like Monokuma. This isn't anything like that. Then this key is...
What?
What is it? Did you find something? Yeah, this is on the ground near the body. I've never seen this key before. Where could it possibly go to? So even you don't know them. Makoto, I'm going to give you a very important task. Huh?
I see.
That key might give you access to certain areas we thought were locked. You mean
So in other
the
words...
biolab, the data center, the headmaster's room, and the dorm rooms on the second floor? Dorm rooms on the second floor? I don't remember them. Hold on. I don't remember them at all. It's in your hands. So I'm your errand boy now? Oh, really? You're just gonna throw me out? You're just gonna throw me out? No, we're looking at the body again. I can't go anywhere until I've checked out whether the keys work or not. Dang it. Making me freaking errand boy. It's much bullcrap. Alright, I guess we'll check the biolab. I don't remember those dorm rooms, though, that he's talking about. Biolab was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. Where are you gonna put the key? When I went to insert the key, I'd found in the garden into the keyhole. The key isn't even close to fitting, which means the key doesn't go to this room. Alright. Well, it's going to be in the last checkable spot, isn't it? Well, I guess we can check the headmaster, or the data center. Wait, that's not where the data center is. Data center's here. Door to the data center was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. When I went to insert the key I'd found in the garden into the keyhole... Oh. It fits! And this is the key to the data center. I know I keep switching between data and data. I have no real way to say it, so I just do whatever I feel like. I'd managed to unlock the data center. I guess that all that running around paid off. I have to go tell everyone else. I immediately head back to the garden. So you're back. How'd it go? Found out which room this key goes to. It's the data center, down on the 4th floor. Then we can get into the data center for now? For now? Interesting. Why did the now deceased have that key on them? I suppose we'll just have to go to the data center and find out. Yeah, I think you're right. Here we are. Looks like the door's still unlocked. Hey, so when you open that door, there's not going to be another huge kaboom like before, right? You're asking that question now? Don't worry, we have Makoto. What?
In other words...
It's in your hands. Again? It means I trust you. That's an absolute lie. I'm just being used. For real. Why? Look, you see, they're all spreading out too, like it's gonna go kaboom. I said I trust you. You now have an obligation to live up to that trust. Bull crap. I'm totally sure there won't be another kaboom. For serious. But, just to be safe, I'm gonna go stand somewhere else. Whatever.
Okay.
It'll be fine. Makoto's on the job. Not that that's any kind of guarantee. Not a guarantee. Joy. Master told you he trusts you. Master told you that? Well, don't let it get to your head. I'm so not happy about any of this. I love Makoto's remarks, I gotta say that. I reached out and put my hand on the door. I closed my eyes and tried to clear my mind. With a silent prayer, I slowly opened the door. Oh boy. Nothing. Nothing happened. After making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened my eyes. Oh, what the fudge? Dude! No! In a word, the room was strange. I mean, all the rooms up until now were strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. It wasn't a surface fear like the rest of the school. Here, the fear was lurking beneath the surface. The room was filled with all kinds of dread. What? Hey, that's... Hero extended a trembling hand and pointed. Look at all those monitors on the wall. Look what they're showing. Each monitor displayed a different section of the school. The dorms, the classrooms, every part of the school was covered. This is...
What?
It's the direct feed from every single surveillance camera. All the cameras in the school feed back into this room, and they're displayed here on the monitors. So the sole purpose of this room is to watch us. To watch us? Then this room is...
It's all clear now.
The Mastermind's private room, without a doubt. The Mastermind's room. I guess that makes sense. So the Mastermind was here. Watching us. Then I think this settles it. Huh? The body in the garden. If they had the key to this room, it can only mean one thing. That was the body of Mukuro Kizabe, and she was the Mastermind. Then the Mastermind is dead? Like, really, really dead? It would seem so. For serious? It's too bad they had to go and die before Master killed himself. Mastermind is dead? Could that really be true? Does that mean it's all over? Because, I mean, that body... Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die a natural death. So who was it that... But if the Mastermind really is dead, that means we can finally get out of this hellhole. We gotta hurry up and find the exit. Come on.
That's enough.
No, we have to check this area thoroughly first. Huh? What about the exit? If the Mastermind truly is dead, we can leave whenever we decide to. But right now, we need to find out why the Mastermind set up this life or death game in the first place. And I'm bothered by the fact that the Mastermind was obviously murdered. Murdered? So you think so too, huh?
Naturally.
The state of the corpse makes it plain as day. There's absolutely no doubt. The Mastermind was murdered.
But...
Well, why has it got to be that way? I mean, who could have even done it?
Such...
That's exactly why I said we need to investigate the purpose and identity of the Mastermind. Now, do you understand, you useless insect? You're banned from talking to Master ever again. Mastermind's purpose, and why they were killed. This room may very well hold the answers to those questions. After all, the Mastermind must have spent who knows how much time here. Okay then, let us begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the Mastermind. Holy crap, there's gotta be so much stuff here. No, there's not a whole lot. Alright. There's a surveillance camera in this room? No matter when, no matter where, surveillance cameras are following our every move. I mean, they're absolutely everywhere. How many cameras does this place have anyway? Why is there a surveillance camera in the surveillance camera room? It must record them. It must.
What's your
Otherwise,
problem?
there'd be no... Unless to see behind the Mastermind. Hurry up and find something for Master. I mean, I want to know why they were killed as much as the next guy, but I also really want to get out of here. Why was the Mastermind murdered? To figure that out, we need to find out the identity and purpose of the Mastermind. Jeez, I can't believe how many monitors there are. My eyes are flickering as fast as they are. Alright, let's check out some stuff. There's really a ridiculous number of monitors here. And the Mastermind's been using them all to spy on us. As long as I have this. Huh? Look at Master go. It's like a feast for the eyes. How much is my monthly membership? Okay. This door's kind of creepy. It's got a picture of Monitor-Kuma on it. What could be inside? No luck. The door's locked, huh? What if you use that key that opened this room? Let's give it a try, just in case. Huh. Nope, no good. Won't even fit in the keyhole. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. So maybe that's the room that Kyoko has the key for. The mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's gonna happen to us. Yeah, I guess you're right. Oh my god, this is like the biggest knock on wood moment ever. Can't stop thinking about that door with Monokuma's picture on it. But worrying about it isn't gonna do me any good. Hina's right. The mastermind's gone, so there's nothing to be afraid of anymore. I really would not be so sure of that. There's a bunch of computers all lined up. They look like high-performance PCs. Nothing like the ancient laptop Alter Ego was installed on. They're all on, but they seem to be locked. So what, we can't do anything? Just use your fighting spirit to force your way in. What century are you from? Mastermind must have been using these to monitor the network. An alter ego. You may well be right about that.
What?
Well, there's no point in thinking about it now. You're right. I heard a WhatsApp message. My phone's charging right now. There's nothing showing up on this one. Huh. Hey look, next to that TV. Isn't that a TV antenna?
How about that?
It is. It's just like the one my grandma uses. It's totally one of those high-def antennas. Wait, so if we hook up that antenna, we could watch TV? Huh? Did someone say TV?
You know?
Oh well, Saturday morning Hina's here. Are you talking about me?
Okay.
Anyway, if we can watch TV, let's do it. Come on, come on, come on.
You know?
You're all starved for info from the outside world, huh? Alright, let me work my magic, and you'll be quantum leaping your way to TV land before you know it. I mean, I get the reference, but what's he talking about?
You know?
I haven't really given Makoto credit for his remarks, but they are funny. Huh? Oh. What's wrong? Good news for all you Saturday morning kiddies out there. I think I got the TV working. Really? No, all we gotta do is switch it on.
What?
Then do it. Friggin' idiot mastermind. All you guys need to cut free from your regrets of the outside world. And they were sitting here watching TV the whole time. They really thought they could get away with it. Oh boy. Oh, voice crack too. Huh? This is... It's the feed coming from the surveillance camera monitoring this room, isn't it?
What the heck?
Huh? That's weird.
Come on.
Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
That's really weird. You're weird. Weird in every way possible. And not just weird. Super weird.
But...
What? This TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. So how is it showing the camera feed?
Well...
Did you try changing the channel? Oh, good idea. Let's give that a try. Here I went through each channel one by one. But on every channel it was just us. It was a live feed of us standing there in the data center.
What the heck?
Is it broken or something?
Could it be?
No, there must be some kind of trick to it. Some weird setup. Oh, fudge. Just like how nonchalantly it pans to him. A trick? What kind of trick?
Actually...
I'm not sure, but I knew he was going to do that. Huh? Huh? What? What? Been a while, you friggin' beatards! Monokuma? How? You're supposed to be dead! Me? Dead? Don't be freaking stupid! Hey, you're acting kinda strange. Something seems different. Of course I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already. Not even. It's been like half a day at most. How are you alive again? Oh yeah, that's it. The look on your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see. The moment you went from hope to despair. Don't tell me you pretended to be dead for all this moment. All for this moment. Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now. Ah ha 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 ha.
Well now.
And that's that. Well, it's almost time to cut off your past so so full of hope. And begin to despair at the future ahead of you. I want you to all have way more fun in this killing game. You can't be serious. You have to keep going? No, we were supposed to get out of here. Get out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here?
I'm busy.
How do you not get it? There is no getting out of here. And besides,
Yep.
this life isn't all bad, you know? I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life no matter where you are. Are you serious? This place is the worst. If it's the worst, does that mean you're in despair?
Well now.
Whew, I'm pooped from all that laughing. I guess I'll just get to the point now. The point?
Hey.
You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed, that TV is an essential part of your school life here.
What?
I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind.
What the heck?
But I connected the antenna, so why is it just showing us the surveillance feed? Well, look how attentive they are. Well then, I'm gonna let you in on a blood-gushing secret and tell you all about it. That TV is absolutely without a doubt displaying the signal coming in on the antenna. Huh? But does that mean it's displaying the signal? But it's just us standing here. Huh, you're so stupid. Won't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you. This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. What? This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. Doesn't matter how many times he says it. I don't know what it's supposed to mean. I mean, even if I understood the words, I'm not sure I'd understand the deeper meaning. What? Broadcast live to the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this? It can't be. Have they taken over the airwaves somehow? The camera feed is being broadcast? No way, that's impossible. That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system, you know that? All you need is one weird trick that I found, and hijacking the airwaves is easy mode. Are you being serious right now?
Of course.
I heard a kind of creaking. The sound was coming from my own mind. Like a boat tossing in the ocean, my mind had begun to creak and groan.
Hey.
Everything has a meaning, you know. All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mysteries, even me luring you here right now? Why would I do any of that without a reason? It was all for my captive audience, to show them true despair like they'd never seen it before. I became the director of a despair-based production. This is the ultimate reality show, the best in despair entertainment.
What are you saying?
You're lying. If this was on TV, the police and everyone else would go crazy. Yeah, there's no way they wouldn't have tried to come and rescue us.
Actually.
What if they already did? Huh?
Yes, indeed.
But then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Sure, some people might yell at their TV to try and warn you, but who would actually come here to help? Don't you think that's possible? I don't really know personally, though, so whatever.
This can't be.
But to take control of all communications like that, you need an astronomical amount of resources. Yep, so how could things have come this far? Well, that's a secret. There's something you all need to do first, remember? What?
Of course.
Yeah, duh. There's a little business of the investigation. But why now?
A body has been discovered after a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like. The
Oh.
class trial will begin.
Okay. Well, I guess I just thought of it. If it really was the mastermind, then there wouldn't have been a body announcement. But now there is, so something's whacked. Huh? Class trial? Do you mean... I'm not doing all that.
It's the Monitor-Kuma file.
I'll leave the next Monitor-Kuma file right here. Everyone give it all you've got, okay?
Heart-pounding excitement.
Okay, things are gonna get pretty crazy from here on out. You're in for a heck of a
I
ride.
can't wait. I can't wait.
And then he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible, the truth hopelessly out of reach. All we were left with was despair. We stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. I couldn't think. It took everything I had just to keep myself standing upright. I don't understand any of this. What's despair entertainment? And how is he still alive?
I'm sick of
I thought that finally we could get out of here. And plus, what did he say about a class trial?
Stop talking.
Well, that part's obvious. The class trial is a class trial. What it means is that at this point, we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko. What? What?
What the heck?
What are you talking about? I thought Mukuro-Kizawa was the one who died. The victim was female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills that condition. But if Monokuma is still alive and active, that means that the mastermind, Mukuro-Kizawa, isn't dead. So naturally, that body can't belong to her, so it must be Kyoko. Now he's jumping to conclusions on this one, because that's assuming that Mukuro Ikasaba is the mastermind, which she probably isn't. I think she is the one who's dead. I couldn't imagine Kyoko being dead. There's no other possibility. The body is Kyoko's? Kyoko didn't do her nails. Kyoko's been murdered? No, it's not possible. Because I don't know anything about her yet. I don't even know who she really is. To have it end like this, I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it.
Quiet.
Whether you believe it or not doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe it, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself. Myself? Anyway, we'd better get going. Or we better begin. But if we're gonna have a class trial, then that means the killer...
That's right.
Correct. It must be someone participating in our school life. Wait, so you're saying one of us killed Kyoko? Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying. No. Huh? But you just said...
Stop talking.
I don't have time to explain now. There's a veritable mountain of issues I need to confirm. So I'm going to begin my search. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. This is how the game works, after all. Well, I better start by checking out the Monitor-Kuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. So even the Monitor-Kuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. The unidentified body. Could it really be Kyoko? Or... I have no choice. I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what, I have to find out what happened. We're all dead. I need to go back to the scene of the crime. Back to the garden. Alright. Well, I mean, two things come to mind. I mean, either it's Kyoko for some reason, and the killer was Ikuro Mukasaba, or Mukuro Ikasaba, or the victim is Mukuro Ikasaba, and... Sorry, I keep saying the full name, just Mukuro. And the killer is Kyoko, defending me. I don't know. Okay, time to get started. I need to check everywhere that may be important, from one end to the other. Just need to do what I always do. It's easy enough to say. It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and...
We're serious.
Oh, well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body. When the body was found, huh? I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. Monikuma's announcement woke me at 7 o'clock, as usual, and I headed for the dining hall pretty soon. Once I got there, I met up with Hina. That was right around 7:30. Then I headed to the gym, where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time was it then? It was 9. Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now. That's right, it had to have been right around 9 o'clock.
You know?
Well, between 7:30 and 9 o'clock, right? Huh, now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think we can say for sure that the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done. That's a pretty small job. Alright, when the body was found has been added to the... Okay. Good timing, Makoto. I wanted to talk to you. Okay. What do you want to talk to me about?
So in other
I'd like to hear your alibi. Alibi?
In other words,
Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. But why are you asking about that now? And what's nighttime got to do with it?
naturally.
Isn't it obvious? The murder took place after nighttime. How can you know that for sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone, so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hiro has been spending most of his time in the garden in the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I confirmed that when I arrived last night, there was no body here.
In other words,
So the murder could have only taken place at some point during nighttime, after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's room to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, All four of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
That's right.
And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the one without an alibi. Also, when we went to go get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well.
What?
But you never came to the door. So, where precisely were you? I'm telling the truth, I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so... That's hardly an alibi. I know. So what now? You seem to be at quite the disadvantage here. I'm the only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? Byakuya's account. Byakuya's realization. So who does that body belong to? Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to faint anymore. Well, there's no blood anymore, so... Listen, Makoto, do you remember how the body looked, you know, before it blew up? If I remember right, it was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. Also, there was a knife sticking out of the stomach, and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently, the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Byakuya said not to touch it to avoid getting all bloody. For how much blood there was on the ground, I didn't see any on the ground around it.
Okay.
Wow, thanks. That was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked. Well, having to talk about it like that helped me remember it a lot better, too. So thank you, too. Okay. Interesting. Alright. Alright, if I check the body more thoroughly, maybe then I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. What did Kyoko's body look like? What? The lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. Sorry, that's bad for me to think this way. The lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. After the body blew up, the top half got set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water on it, which explains why the bottom half isn't wet. Something strange about that, right? I don't know. The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burned up. There's only one little piece left. The upper half of the body got set on fire in the explosion, so it's totally blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet. That's because it got set on fire and I threw water on it. Since I only threw water on the part that was on fire, the top half, the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? Why is there, like, doubt in that? I don't know what's going on. Okay. Huh? There's something weird about the body's fingernails. Oh, these are fake nails. They're really long. They seem like they'd get in the way of normal activity. There's also something on the back of her right hand. Is this a tattoo? It got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing, but it looks like it's a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Alright. Just a few more checkaroonies, and then we'll probably call it a day. There's a knife laying on the ground. Is this... It must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. The Monitor-Kuma file said the knife went all the way through the body, from front to back. Does that mean this knife is what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife, it looks really familiar. Wait, is this... That's it. It's the knife that person was holding. This is getting really weird. There are just too many strange coincidences. Whoever the person in the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. And that's the same knife that was used to stab the same masked attacker we found here. So maybe this masked person got stabbed because when they attacked, I was kind of in a trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife. And maybe then And if this really is Kyoko, it would mean Kyoko is the one that attacked me. But why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No, No, it can't be. There's no way. These look like fragments of something. They're all burnt, so I can't really be sure, but I feel like I've seen something like this before. But where? Wait, was it there? I'll have to double check that later. Uh-huh. I don't know. I mean, it seems like it was a bomb, so it could be like me going to the gym. Okay. Well, I'm probably gonna end it right there then. Interesting though. Red fingernails. And prior wounds as well. You know, it's a really weird thought, but what if it was like one of the bodies like that was previously killed, or one of the people that was previously killed, and like, I don't know, like what if that's Junko, and like nobody actually killed her except for Monokuma, which that might not count, so I don't know. I just, because the previous wounds would be the her getting speared and stuff. I don't know, just weird. But that's gonna be all. Thank you guys for watching. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it. As always, peace!